just add it to the world drops.
Right.
Which,
like this,
to be
or
honest,
give it to Zor. Or give the shit to Zor.
I'm tired of fucking quest exotics. I want some RNG exotics, goddammit.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think is going to happen too. Like anything that they sunset or move around is going to move over to Zor. Because he's a perfect place to do it. Just like they did Gjallarhorn at one point. Give it to Zor. You didn't get it through the raid.
Nah, they made Xur sell it because that motherfucker. Because they were about to move to year 2 and it was about to be useless.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's what they can do, like to bring that content over, throw that shit on Zor and throw it in this table. Like, oh, you can go buy the Whisper now because everybody done found it already. Why wouldn't he have it to sell? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could have traded it in and sold it to him. Like, okay. But especially with the way that Whisper is set up now, it's like it's not even like as powerful as it used to be. You know, they'll probably do the same thing with Heir Apparent and all those shit. Like, give it to Zor. Especially since he's the emissary of the 9 anyway.
I wonder if there's going to be more of those invitations or whatever.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. We're going to see a whole bunch of Zor switch-face motherfuckers running around.
Little baby Xurs. Little baby Xurs.
Like, goddammit. Now we know what you've been doing.
Getting busy.
Getting busy. Oh man, but yeah, bro, I got Evo shit.
Yo, you pay the BBB? Have you paid the BBB yet?
Not lately, nah.
I came in there and say, yo, what's up, Mr. Cruz?
Right.
Bro, where's Flam at, bro?
He was sore.
Yeah, he got over to the store. The store sent an invite. So I'm sure.
I'm about to hop over there. I'm about to hop over to him then.
Man, do y'all thing, man. Thor don't fuck with me, so.
I don't think he fucks with me either, bro. Cause he was fucking up in Garden, and I was like calling him out.
Yeah. But nah, man, he don't fuck with me at all, bro.
Bro, Iron's full of shit, bro. Like him and Thor are buddies. What are you talking about?
No, that's cool. Like,
Iron even talks like Thor now. He used to not talk like that.
It's cool. It's like, hey, I'll let them do their thing. The way that when we sat down with our clan meeting and shit, like, and the admin meeting, like, we had a whole discussion about that shit, and like, I'm like, look, let them live. Like, y'all do your thing over there. We ain't gotta put that.
I never joined that clan again. I joined that clan once. Biggest mistake I ever fucking made.
Yeah. It's different than it was, but it's better than it was for real. But at the same time, it's like I let people play, man. You go play over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy yourself. There's enough motherfuckers over here that can still get shit done, and we can still get our clan pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're.
I'm looking for a good clan right now.
Man, do your thing, bro. You know, I'm not holding nobody's hand. So,
I'm not joining that clan because like Harry and them just really aren't that good.
It's better than what it was. You know what I'm saying? We still got Flam, we still got people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Harry never has been, you know what I'm saying, the pinnacle player. Like, he never set himself out to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, but like, it's a hindrance to play with like him and Thor.
Well, that's why him and Thor don't play with each other. That's
like, bro, I'm telling you right now,
the whole shit has changed up, bro. The whole shit is all different. You don't understand, bro, like how much fucking work and change we done did. Cause Loud has stepped his ass up. He's the one that really pulls us through a lot of shit.
Yeah, I like Loud. Loud's a good.
Flam and them still fuck with us. Obviously, Safe pushes us through a lot of shit. You know, so we got my man Gilmore right here that pushes us through shit. We got new people that are coming in that are really good at getting raids, old raids and shit. Like, who is it? Starts with R. Ritter. Thank you. Ritter gets us through some shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people that are just utility players that come through and just help push new people through. They're like, you know, hey, I can help come in and help. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more active players that actually fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Than we used to have. So it's
yeah, that was my problem. That was my problem when they kicked me out.
I know what the problem was.
Like, it was just the same, like, 6, 7, 8 people playing with each other. It's like, bro, why the fuck would y'all invite me in here? If y'all ain't
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm past the point where I'm trying to sell the clan to anybody. I'm like, look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But at the same time, we never really said. We just wanted to be a good PvP clan. You know, that's really our thing. Like, be a good PvP, like solid PvP players that can do raids with each other. You know what I'm saying? We have an active clan chat now. We redid the clan chat now where it's easier to get shit done. So it's like, if you want to do raids, raid chat's over here. You want to do regular shit, regular shit's over here. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the shit is broken down more, you know, more transparently, efficiently, exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? We trying to grow and trying to do shit. You know,
I might talk to Harry see if he'll let me back in.
Just chop it up with him, see what he thinks. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of the people that was in there fucking up is gone.
I really didn't have a problem with Harry, bro, until like he kicked me out of the. I was just talking about leaving, bro. Me and a couple other guys were talking about leaving.
But there's a lot of shit behind
not
it,
even
too.
regulars. Yeah,
there's a lot of shit that
wasn't even
I was
serious, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of shit that went behind that shit, though.
What had happened was like there was like 4 of us talking about leaving because it was like, dude, they don't raid with us.
Right.
We can go get the clan, you know, the clan Ingrams from any fucking where. We don't need them here, so
that's fair.
What the fuck are we doing here? And Harry talked with us, and he was like, yeah, man, we can fix that shit. I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool. But then one of the dudes that was involved with that shit wasn't in on that conversation, and he was still talking about leaving. He was like, we're all still thinking about leaving. Harry's like, well, fuck that shit. I'm assuming that's what happened. Harry was like, man, fuck that shit. They're gonna leave. Let's help them out.
The thing is behind that too, there's a lot of bullshit going on in the clan chat too, because not everybody sees all that shit all the time. Because people was calling out people, and I think BBB was on his fucking, you know, fuck bitches type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all kind of shit going on.
BBB, I don't hate BBB, but
I don't hate him, but I don't really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was causing a lot of bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? And like, exactly. Like, there's a lot of shit that was going on, man. But I think it's a lot different than what it was. A lot of people that was talking shit is really not really there no more. You know what I'm saying? They done left and did their own shit. So
yeah, I mean, I'll probably never raid
what it is.
You know, with Harry.
And that's the thing, got a raid.
I'll probably never raid with Thor, but like, I mean,
I'm not raiding with Thor at all. Like, me and Thor don't function with each other at all. Period. Like, that's why everybody left and went to Thor's chat, because Thor won't come to mine. And that's fine, because Thor's not that great. Like, Thor plays his role. Here's how we broke down Thor. Like, if he knows his job and his position, he can fill a spot, but he has to do his spot. He has to do it his way. He can't. He's not flexible. He can't go to a different spot and do some other shit.
That's not a guardian.
And it's like, you can't have that. You know, it's just, because you got to be flexible to get shit done. You got to be able to, if you see something lacking, you got to be able to fall over there and help out. Or at least be able to adapt, and he can't do that. He's not an adaptive player. And that's cool. Like, if you got a good team and they know how to work a certain way, you can still get shit done. Because he's got a lot of raid clears now, too. If you pull his raid report, he has a shit ton of raids done. But that's because people know how to play around him. They're like, okay, put Thor in here. He can't do this shit. Put him on Gambit team. You know what I'm saying? Or he can't do shit. He's got to defend only. And
he wasn't even able to do Gambit one day. He was too slow, bro. And I was running out of my shit.
The last time we won with Thor in that raid, because I did a raid clear with him doing Garden, and he defended, and that's it. We put his ass on defending, and even then he didn't anchor. He was on defending, and he was on damage team all the time. Didn't matter. You're on damage. You don't fucking get in the tether. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't trust him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just be over here with damage and be over here on the defender shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you put him in a spot in his role, fine. And honestly, technically, we're fine bound in the raid if you want to be technical. And he happens to be there. But that's the kind of player he is. And that's cool. Like, be that player. You know? But at the same time, he can still do other shit. Like, outside of the raid, he's really good at, like, doing strikes, and he's good at certain things. You know what I'm saying? But he's a positional player. He's really situational. But that's the thing. Like, people like, not alone like the attitude that he has. Like, he doesn't let shit go. Like, that's really why people don't fuck with him. Cause
and another reason I can't raid with that nigga is because, like, bro, like, say he fucks up 30 times in a raid. It's all cool.
It's somebody else's
fault. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. We can do this.
Right.
Moment somebody else fucks up, oh, come on, man.
Right.
Don't give me that shit. Don't bring it here. Don't bring it here.
There where eagles dare. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Oh, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's what they get on people's nerves, especially when they all grinding for the same goal.
Shit, I'm the one who got Thor his very first clear at Kingsfall. I bet. Flam met Thor through me, because I'm like, hey, he's, you know what I mean? Because at the time, that raid was difficult, man. I'm like, fuck. If we can have a functional player in there after reading the shit, he met, you know what I mean? I played with him, but then we just... Me and Harry don't mix. Not Harry. Fuck Thor.
I know. So
Harry, I don't mind. I don't mind Harry at all. It's
The
just
thing
the
with
fact
Harry-
he kicked me out of the clan for no reason pissed me
the
off.
thing with Harry though, like I'm sure he gave you a reason, but you know what I'm saying. But just to be real, but you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like that kind of shit right there. Like I think at the time was just a whole lot of wrong elements in the same space, is what it was. People got fed up. People was pissed off. The game wasn't really cracking like that. You know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. But you know we'll see. You know what I'm saying. Like it's up to you if you want
Yeah.
to chop it with them. You know it's not my call to make. You know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. But I think
Yeah,
going
I'm about
forward,
to-
like the way the game's moving, I think that's going to help out too because I think the game is really what's going to help drive us to be in a better spot because like, we see more content and more shit that's coming out where we need to collaborate and bring motherfuckers in that can get shit done. It's really going to help everybody out.
Hey,
And-
hey,
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna join Thor and Flames party real quick.
Yeah, do you think, bro? Yeah. Yeah. It sounds good. It sounds good. HyperX is good. That's not bad. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been using this. I've been using my Astro for what a couple of years now, almost. I love that shit. You can get them, but they're expensive though. Oh my god. Like, yeah. They still do. I thought they still do. See, mine are the which Astros are these? Hold on, let me look and see. I forget which ones these are. The 4050s or 40s or whatever the fuck they are, with the mixer and all that bullshit. The only reason I got these though is because I had a whole bunch of like work perks saved up at the time. I got these when I still working at Verizon. Damn, this is 3 years ago. Okay. But I had a whole bunch of free work perks and shit like that, and I put them on, and then I ended up basically getting the shit for like damn near free. But they were like $250, and then I kicked in the work perks and shit and brought them down to like free. So I was like, yes, please. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I got a lot of shit like that, man. Check updates, check for updates. But no, but overall, like, here we go, update time. Here we go. Let's go! Preparing to download. I just started it. Oh, okay. I like that. It makes sense because like if you pull it up. The thing is, I don't necessarily like do that all the time because like sometimes I move the mic just to get it out of my way or from eating. This is a smaller update. It's only 3 gigs. That's not bad at all. I think it's time to like wrap that storyline up with Seventh. As long as it's been drawn out, like get to her as a boss or make it an encounter or a layer and finally like, wrap her up. Unless she's gonna be like the raid boss. Maybe that's what they're talking about. The queen or whatever. What was that? Which queen? That's probably gonna be her shit. That's probably gonna be the raid. I am too. Like it needs to be wrapped up. It needs to be resolved. Like right. The Fanatic's dead, I think, right? Yeah. Right. And that's what's weird to me too, because it's, like it seems like this is like an alternate timeline too, because was it the Traveler talking about? I've seen this before. I've seen this played out in multiple timelines or different ways. You know what I'm saying? I've seen what the darkness can do. Because there's a lot of time travel and a lot of alternate dimension shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just prevalent in Destiny as a whole, obviously. But we're trying to fix this particular timeline or this reality, however you want to say it. Yeah, because the sundial shit, like that was all timeline, Doctor Who type shit. you know, like, let's go back and save somebody that shouldn't be here and see what this timeline is if we save them. You know, and now we sitting in our tower, like playing with pigeons. So, we did this shit just to have you come here and play with pigeons? Like, nah, bro. Like, we need you to be active. I like that shit. I like the recap they did too. The Almighty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Took a little long. Hmm. Oh yeah. That was hype as shit. Yeah, I told you. The only thing I missed, the only thing I wish I had done, honestly, is I wish I had put my popcorn emoji on faster. Because by the time I put it on, it was like, well, it's too late. It's too late now. But what was funny is, what was I gonna say? What was funny though is I was about to put my emoji on just as soon as the shit started popping off. I was like, oh shit, let me get out of my menu. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I figured it wouldn't come live until after this shit, so. But yeah, man, this came at the worst time because it's like I got fucking Evo shit to do. Like I literally got an email last night. I finally replied to it, and now it's like, oh, Evo shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm on the Discord server and it's literally going off every 2-3 seconds, and I keep up with it. There's hundreds of people in here right now, and this shit's just going wild. It's That's exactly what it is. So I gotta go back. The good thing, at least with Discord, at least it bookmarks it a little bit, so you can see like where you left off at. You can go back and reread it. But there's so much, so I gotta go back. I gotta still set up my account. I got all kinds of shit to do, and I gotta write up a resume on top of this shit. So, and I want to play Destiny. No, I want to put in a resume for Zoom. I got a whole bunch of friends that work over there, and they already said like, "Yo, man, we'll co-sign for you, like, or give me referrals and shit." So I just need to go on and do it. One, because like I see if I work at Zoom, it's more money than I'm making more than that right now. It's like $10 more an hour. Two, it's a call center environment, so I can kind of get out of the retail space that I've been in for goddamn ever. So I'm kind of retailed out, especially the way that retail is right now. Like I drove by the Apple store yesterday, and they have a tent outside where they're doing temperature checks and fucking making people stand in line with masks on just to come in the store. And I'm like, I get it, I appreciate it. I don't want to do that. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, that's why like I want to move to like a smaller office situation where it's like I don't mind being in a cubicle with a mask on. You know what I'm saying? Versus being in a retail environment that just has more foot traffic. I mean, it just does, especially at the Apple Store compared to like an office space. And the way this is set up is a permanent work from home situation too. Like, you know, with us, like even though work from home is fucked up for me, like I'm going through some therapy and getting some shit together. Like once I get that shit figured out, like I don't think I really mind working from home if I have to, and I'll definitely put my shit. You know, I'll go through it for more money. You know what I'm